More than 1 million residents in northern Gaza have been given 24 hours to evacuate. But that deadline has passed. Now, those who are left there will need to prepare for a looming ground offensive by the Israeli military. Ahead of the Sabbath, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu saying the country is, quote, hitting our enemy with unprecedented force after that brutal attack by Hamas that left more than 1,000 people in Israel dead and more than 100 taken hostage. Ellison Barber is there at the Israel-Gaza border tonight for us live. Ellison, tell us what you're seeing there.
Tom, there was so much activity in this area as the sun set. You could hear the rolling booms of artillery inside of Gaza. The skyline, it was lit up with pockets of orange. The last few hours, though, it has been unusually quiet in this area compared to how it's been the last couple of nights when we have been here late. But right now, just as we were standing here, a large group of Israeli troops in two different military vehicles, they're just off camera here, came through asking us for our credentials, telling us they are doing a sweep of the area. The question tonight is what happens next? How soon could we see Israel launch a full ground assault? The question for Palestinian civilians living in that area of Gaza where they were told to evacuate is, do they listen to Hamas and stay put in their homes? Do they heed Israel's warnings and evacuate? And if they do, where do they go? After Israel gave more than 1 million residents in northern Gaza 24 hours to evacuate, many asking, where will they go? The only option by land besides Israel is into Egypt, and the only way in is the Rafah crossing, a 7.5-mile opening that's about 20 miles south of Gaza City. But right now, it's not operational. In a statement, Egypt's foreign ministry said the crossing was damaged by Israeli airstrikes. They say they asked Israel to refrain from targeting the border so they can try to make repairs. But so far, no agreement is in place. World leaders are calling on Egypt and other Arab nations to help evacuate Palestinian civilians caught in the crossfire, including an estimated 500 to 600 Palestinian Americans.
It's also a priority for me to urgently address the humanitarian crisis in Gaza. At my direction, our teams are working in the region, including communicating directly with the governments of Israel, Egypt, Jordan, and other Arab nations.
Egypt's President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi seemed to rebuff the idea in a statement on Thursday, saying in part that Palestinians, quote, must stay steadfast and remain on their land, while assuring Palestinians Egypt is trying to get humanitarian aid into the Gaza Strip. Historically, Egypt's longstanding relationship with Palestinians has been supportive. Egypt was one of the first countries to support the Palestinian Declaration of Independence in 1988.
Egypt has actually helped create the Palestine Liberation Organization. President Nasser was a very strong supporter of the Palestinians. And so for many years, Egypt was very closely aligned with the Palestinian cause.
But a report from the Human Rights Watch in 2022 accused Egypt of, quote, restrictive policies at the Rafah crossing. The nonprofit said those policies made it nearly impossible for residents to leave the Gaza Strip.
Egypt has mostly kept that crossing closed. It's only allowed a very small number of Gazans to exit the Gaza Strip. And Egypt also cooperated with Israel in destroying the tunnels that had been dug under the Gaza Strip into the Sinai.
After Israel and Egypt fought 4 wars between 1948 and 1973, Egypt became the first Arab country to agree to a peace treaty with Israel in 1979. Following the Camp David Accords. They have also helped facilitate multiple ceasefires between Israel and Palestinian leadership, including Hamas. Egypt condemning Israel's 24-hour evacuation notice, calling it a, quote, grave violation of international humanitarian law. Tonight, the question is what, if anything, will Egypt do to help civilians trapped inside Gaza?
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.